I'm scared, and I hope it's not like this, but I could see TikTok being the untold story as to what brought Hex to where it is. And the reason for it is because most people in the Hex community aren't in TikTok. So they're not giving credit to the TikTokers. And this is really what's making it go viral. And if you guys think we're getting good clout now, when the bull market happens, it's game over, dude. But it's because of what we're building now in TikTok. And I think also, like, once that happens, the movie's gonna come out, and the museum's gonna come out, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, it was the movie, it was the museum." It wasn't, because without promotion, without TikTok and YouTube Shorts, nobody gives a fuck about Richard Hart or, the movie or the museum. So I'm telling you guys, it is the TikToks. This is what's making him an A-list celebrity. This is what will make him an A-list celebrity. And I don't like the museum thing, honestly. I think it's a little bit tone deaf. It's not cost effective. And they're supposed to come out when the legacy is already cemented. Like the presidential library comes after they're the president, because the museum is not really for marketing. It's more just for legacy. It's something that is built and people come to because of the notoriety of the person. And I hate to break it to you, but Richard Hart is not that famous yet. And you can't say Richard Hart's famous and at the same time say Hex pre-viral. Like, Hex is pre-viral, and therefore Richard Hart is not famous. And nobody's going to watch the documentary, and nobody's going to go to a museum. That will happen once Hex gets viral. And how will Hex get viral? TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So make sure you get in the chat and make sure you're making the TikToks and YouTube Shorts for Hex. But what are your thoughts on what I just said?
Well said, man. A lot of people, there's been some speculation that it's these Richard Hart update tweets that have caused this Hex pump. I disagree. I think it's the TikToks.
It's definitely, I'm saying it has to be having an effect. I'm saying it's probably both, but the thing that nobody realizes is it's the TikToks. When you get 1 million people watching Richard Hart, you got to imagine that a lot of people are buying.
It's definitely a compounding effect. I think I think it's pretty awesome. So it was needed to be done, and you stepped up and have been doing it.
It wasn't just me. It was, and probably not. I mean, I guess I discovered it, but there are people out there like Nico that are putting in.
You stream every day and promote it and get the point across to do it. And you started the Telegram group, and there's a ton of people putting in work there. But it's like you put the team on your back, and you were like, let's do this. And now everyone's like, team captain Furu, like, we're motivated now. We're going to win the state championship.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And it's just like one of those things where you say something and you don't realize how much of a difference it makes. And I introduced it I introduced it before the Hex conference, but there weren't a lot of eyeballs. But when I introduced it at the Hex conference, it really took off. And I guess I put the words and the idea out there, and I continue to cheerlead, and I continue to post. But that doesn't take away from the people like Nico H. And we're going to see a lot more that are really doing amazing work. And that includes Jamie Crypto. Now, let me talk about Jamie Crypto. Jamie Crypto. So so actually, let me go to mine
Those
first.
Nice.
Yeah, let me just, this sort of introduces it. Whoops. So I had an idea. I basically realized that basically the XRP community is extremely engaging, right? And they know about crypto, so it makes it a good target market because it's an easier on-ramp. And they're still there. And despite getting abused by Ripple, which I talk about in all my TikToks, they are still there. And I'm like, how about let me implement XRP? And I do like XRP where I bash it. And often I do XRP. And then at the end I say, don't get dumped on and buy Hex, whatever. Dude, 15,000 views on this one. 30,000 views, 11,000. This was in 2 days, by the way, these two. So I got 45,000 views in 2 days. And they're all XRP people. A lot of haters in the comments, which is indicative of outbound marketing. And I'm like, guys, I get on the TikTok thing. I'm like, guys, you got to implement XRP into your TikToks. It's an engaging community. It's a great target market. It will really help you go viral. And Jamie Crypto he did it 134,000 views the next day on an XRP TikTok. So people are making a big deal about the pool thing, which is nice. Look at this viewership, which is completely outbound and to demographic that is already into crypto. That could be a better on ramp than, for example, like people that watch pool. I mean, this is absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
and that's what crazy. I say that we're getting millions of views. But yeah.
Sheesh. Yeah, that's smart, man.
Yeah, and he got a retweet by Richard Hart.
Because those are people like who aren't into HEX. Like you're reaching people outside of the bubble. I mean, that's like, it's awesome, dude. Like, I'm like pumped about it. That's cool.
Yeah, and like the proof of what you just said, like that it's reaching people is like, look at all these comments. HEX is a scam. A lot of banks use XRP, just not here in the US. Bank of America, XRP. Like, these people, like, and now look at my comments. Oh, Furu, great work. Furu, I love what you do. You know, like all those things. And I love it and keep doing it. And I really appreciate it. And I respond to it. I try and respond to all your comments, although maybe not in a timely manner. I try and really get it done. But like, it tells me that I'm not getting the message out. The marketing is not outbound, and that's not to put down people that are doing that are on YouTube, because community engagement is probably as important, but it's not lacking. That's the thing. The HEX community engagement is on lock, right? It's like on lock, and that is extremely important. And I say, regardless, let's say the TikTok thing never happened, HEX would still make an all-time high. HEX would go viral probably because of the price performance. But when you build this base in TikTok, when you build this base of hundreds of content creators regularly putting out content, once that price goes up, the virality that is going to be achieved in comparison to had TikTok not come around is going to be slacking it by orders of magnitude. There's going to be orders of magnitude more virality in the next bull market for HEX because we built this TikTok community. And I'm so proud of you guys. And I'm very excited. And your work, which we have no expectations from, is going to pay off. The HEX price is going to perform a lot better now because of this HEX TikTok and YouTube Shorts Telegram. So get your butt in the HEX and TikTok and YouTube Shorts Telegram right now and start producing TikToks and Shorts and supporting the content creators that do.